Good morning, guys. Fontana Dam. I am headed up into the Smokies. It's a beautiful day. The sun is, you can't really see it. The sun is trying to come out. I think it's supposed to get into the 60s today, low 60s today. They're calling for some more snow and freezing temperatures this weekend, but hopefully I'll be in Gatlinburg with the in-laws, having steaks and sleeping in a bed. But anyway, for the next 3 days, I'll be in the smoke show. Very excited about this. So I'm catching up with some hikers now. We are all entering Jan Smokadokes. There are like 3 people up there that I'm trying to catch up with. I know one of them, but the guys, Mad Max and crew, took off this morning, so I may be with them tonight, possibly, terrain willing. It's pretty chilly right now. It is in the low 30s, but be bold, start cold, they say. So that's what I'm doing, because the moment I start hitting some incline, I'm gonna get hotter than hell. I keep saying that I'm like a lizard or something. I can't regulate my own body temperature. So, whatever, here goes. I've got somewhere between 11.8 and 14.9 miles to walk, depending on which shelter I hit. It's a crisp morning in the mountains. All right, anyway, I'm gonna go and yeah, I'll do some video later or something. I'm gonna try and get some more video of the terrain and stuff while I'm in the Smokies, because I mean, I can't keep it to myself. So, all right, bye guys. Good morning, guys, again. I'm about 4 miles into the Smokies, and look at that beautiful view back there. I've gone about 2,000 miles. What? Feels like it. I've gone about 2,000 feet of elevation so far, which means I'm 2/3 of the way to being as high as I'm gonna be for the night. I think I'm staying at like 4,500 feet tonight or something. Ooh, big scary descent. Hang on. Gotta get my body down. Woo. All right, just kidding. Okay. I may have picked a not great spot to start talking to you, so bear with me a second. This is real life of walking the trail. I'm going down for a change. I've been climbing what feels like forever, 2,000 miles of climbing. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and show you guys some of the trail. It's a pretty straightforward trail where we are right now. It's been pretty nice. This is my view as I'm walking. It's glorious. This is some of the scarier rocky bits with water, which probably was ice at one point. Thankfully, it's not ice now. Papa Sun has come out to melt it away and make it a nice day. You see my leaves? Leaves are joining me for my hike at intervals throughout the day. I don't mind. Anyway, this is what I'm working with right now. I'm just about to eat another protein bar, try to get my energy levels back up. I'm trying to really conserve energy because today is a very demanding day. I've still got about 8 miles to go, and I don't know really exactly what the terrain's gonna be like. I might have more depending on how far I want to push it today. So anyway, one last look. Check in with you guys later. Toodles! For those of you who have not seen what a shelter looks like in the Smokies, I'm approaching Molly's Ridge shelter. This is where I'd intended to stay tonight, but I'm going to push on to the next one. From my understanding, they are all just a little bit different, and this is just the first one. So it's right over here. They're a little more elaborate than in other areas just because of the weather and bears and stuff. So a lot of them are like stone and have a larger overhang. And some of them have fireplaces. Looks like this one has a fireplace. They may all have fireplaces actually. I'm stumbling around trying to get there. But I would love to show you what this thing looks like. So obviously seating outside and coming around to the front. Somebody's put a tarp up to block the wind, but you can see inside. The fireplace over there, skylights if you will. Somebody has left some clothes and trash and whatnot, which is really unfortunate. It's double decker. It's pretty cool. And a little fire pit. And a little clear opening. It's kind of nice. Too bad I'm not staying here tonight. Okay. This is Sean doing his food on the bear cable system here. Unhook it from the tree. Get the hooks down if you can. No pressure. No. Be perfect, no pressure.
Performance anxiety.
Yep. Got the hook, hook the bag, and reverse. And then only the finest circus bears can get up there to get the food because it dangles yay high. Our bear hang looks a little obscene. How's that? Good morning, guys. Day 2 in the Smokies with this cool little tunnel out. I was gonna take a picture, but then I decided to say good morning. Here we are, good morning. Got 14.7 miles to go to get to some shelter or another. Trying to get to Gatlinburg by Thursday. Tomorrow actually. So it is Wednesday, so I'm pushing my miles just a little bit. Woo-hoo. Trying not to fall, break myself. And yeah, we're coming up to this first shelter, Spence Field Shelter, I believe. I'm gonna have some breakfast. So I will talk to you guys later. Hey guys. Hey y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm up on top of Rocky Top Mountain. You can't see anything because we're all, you know, tucked in. What? I don't know the word I'm looking for. By clouds. I don't even know how high up I am. But you can just vaguely see the mountains through the mist. But I'm really high up. You can see the terrain right here. Like, it's literally living up to its name, Rocky Top. I gotta go way over there, up another mountain that's slightly higher, Thunder Mountain, I believe, next. So I'll hopefully have better views when I get up there, and I'll see if I can get a picture right now because there's like a break in the clouds. So hold on. Good morning, guys. It is day 3, I believe, in the Smokers. It's looking kind of smoky this morning. We were in a cloud all night and rain. It was chilly. Look how beautiful this scenery is here. Very mossy and prehistoric looking. I'm out of breath because we're going up. We're going up to the highest point on the AT, come to find out, at Kawohe, or Clingman's Dome. I'm gonna be slogging it in the mud, in the mist. Another 2.3 up to the tippy top. I think I've been hovering around the 5,000 to 5,500 for the last couple days. So we'll see how much higher it actually feels. You hear me huffing and puffing? Yeah, that's legit. I'm always amazed how these little inclines build up in my system, especially when I'm talking. Okay. Ooh. Real pretty. All right, I'm gonna get going so I can do a little bit of walking and not gasping. I will see you guys up at Kuohi. Hey everybody. So I'm most of the way up to Kuohi, Plains Dome. There is still ice on the trail. I've been dodging it for about the last mile. It is raining and the wind has decided to pick up. So it looks like, and it's also, you can't see shit anywhere. So I've decided to take the bad weather bypass because I don't want to risk it. Look at all this. You see this? Pure ice, straight up. I've been having to dodge that on the trail and try not to fall. So I'm having to walk precariously on the side of the trail. And yeah, ice, 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 ice. The ice storm was 2 weeks ago, or maybe a little more now. So this is why you don't just listen to weather forecasts, because at these higher elevations, snow and ice clings on, hangs out, and yeah, can still be pretty fucking hazardous. So I'm gonna get off here, find this bad weather bypass, and take the longer route. I will talk to you guys later. Well, I'm having the crampons up. See? Them spikes. This is why you crampon up. You see all that ice straight down? That's what that is. That's ice. So we'll attempt to get down that safely.
Hey guys, I'm in a hotel room with freshly washed hair. I look like I could be a Pantene model. It's my beautiful blonde hair. I got off at Newfound Gap today, so I get the weekend with my in-laws in Gatlinburg. Get to have some good food, relax, a nice warm bed, a television. I'm very happy about all these things. So tonight I had, excuse me as I'm burping. Tonight I had ahi tuna for appetizer. I had a chicken salad with filet mignon on top for dinner, and then I had an ice cream sundae for dessert. I'm in the lap of luxury, and it's wonderful. I went to the Nantahala Outdoor Center and got myself a new hat because my mice chewed through my old beanie. Got to take that back and get a different beanie. I don't know, it looked weird. Tomorrow is laundry and resupply and dishwashing and first aid kit resupply. So very excited. I finally lost my other toenail, so I'm now missing 2 toenails, 1 from each foot. Which is probably a good thing because honestly, once the toenail fell off, it feels so much better. Who needs toenails? Fuck it. But that's my big plan for tomorrow, big plan for tonight. I have a pillow that is calling my name, and it is already like 8 o'clock. So there are 3 days in the Smokies. I did Russell Field Shelter, and then I did Double Spring Shelter, and then Siler's Bald Shelter, and then Double Spring Shelter, and then Newfound Gap, and here we are. So I'll put in all the videos and all the pictures, and you guys can check it out. Have a good night, guys. I'll check in with you in a few days, maybe a Gatlinburg experience video, and then I'm gonna be on the AT again in absolutely no time. Sunday, right in time for the next winter storm that's coming through. I'll be back on the AT. So Sunday night, Monday night, I'll be finishing up the Smokies, and then Tuesday I will be at Standing Bear Hostel. So we'll see how that goes. They have reviews, positive and negative reviews, and I've heard things semi-positive and also some negative. So we'll see how that goes. It might be just an absolute disaster, but I hope not. So, okay, I'm gonna sign off. I'm gonna go to sleep, and yeah, I will talk to you guys in a couple days. Bye, guys.